plasma therapy for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. So what is the convalescent plasma therapy and how we are going to imply that? In the earlier video about vaccination, I already had mentioned about this kind of plasma therapy, but this time I am going to discuss it in little more detail. Now think about very simple idea. The idea is convalescent. This means somebody is recovering from an illness or recovering for any kind of disease. That is known as convalescent. So convalescent plasma, what is plasma? Plasma is a part of our blood, it's a portion of our blood. If you look at the blood is red in color. It's red in color because it's rich in hemoglobin protein, and the hemoglobin is present in the red blood cell. Apart from the hemoglobin and all the cellular component of blood, there is also a portion of the blood which is known as plasma, which is responsible for maintaining the pH of the blood and maintaining the balance of pH throughout the body in the blood. So it contains many different types of other proteins, and among those proteins particularly antibodies. Okay, so the plasma actually contains antibodies, short form of which is known as AB, capital S, small b. What are antibodies? Antibodies are also proteins which are produced against specific antigen. Now what are antigens? Antigens are parts of body of virus or bacteria or protozoa. Okay, any other foreign invader, which are also known as pathogens. These are known as pathogens. So pathogens, body components, when inserted in our body, our immune system generates this specific proteins known as antibody to fight off against those infectious agents, fight off against that antigen. So when a person is infected by a virus or bacteria, let's assume a person is infected, let's assume I am infected with COVID-19, I am infected with SARS-CoV-2, that means the novel coronavirus. Then what happens is that as I am in the earlier age of my life and I am a normal healthy human being, I am capable of developing antibody in my body because I have a normal immune system. Okay, a normal immune system will be capable of generating antibody in 10 to 12 days, in 14 to 15 days of the span after the infection. So when I generate the antibody, there are two types of antibodies generated there. Okay, two types of antibody. One is known as IgM, immunoglobulin. Antibody has another name known as immunoglobulin, Ig, IgM and IgG. So we produce this kind of antibodies in our blood. Now once we first produce IgM type of antibody, and then at the second time, after some more days, we are producing IgG antibody, which are specific against the coronavirus, novel coronavirus. So once we produce that antibody in our body, inside our body, then what happens is that we start feeling well because the antibody is going to fight off against the antigens of the virus. It will kill the virus in very simple terms. So now after 21 days or something, I am free from the infection, but still in my body we have a very high concentration of both IgM and IgG antibody, more of IgG antibody at this point of time. So what happens is that at this point I am healthy. That means in simple words you can call me as immune. Okay, we use this term to be called as immune. Immune means I am immune to that novel coronavirus. That means I have antibody against that virus naturally produced in my body. So in the future time, if that same virus infects me, I will just recover within 2 to 3 days with very mild symptoms, or even without any kind of symptoms, I can easily fight that virus. So now the treatment process of convalescent plasma therapy is to use me as a host. I mean, in this case, use me as a donor. Use me as a donor. And as a donor means I donate my antibody to somebody else who is infected or who has a chance of infection. So let's assume this is my family and this is my father. Now my father catch coronavirus somehow from me or from some other places. For example, for instance. So now if my father gets novel coronavirus infection, as an elderly person, we have a high risk of damages due to the coronavirus infection. So what we can do now, as I am immune and I already have produced the IgM and IgG antibody against that specific antigen of the virus, I can use this IgM and IgG from my blood and transfer it to my father's blood. So my father in this case becomes recipient and I become, this is me, becoming the donor. Okay, but how exactly we can donate? It's not like a blood transfusion. It's not that easy of a blood transfusion. If I has the same blood group as my father and if I can transfer the blood to my father, that can be done with direct blood transfusion. But most of the cases, let's say it's somebody else, not from my family, somebody else totally. In that case, we cannot deliver the blood because the blood needs to have a match, which is not possible always. So what we can do is that people can extract this IgM and IgG antibody from my blood plasma. So simply, first we separate the blood cells from the plasma. We isolate the blood plasma of mine, which is containing IgM and IgG antibody. And then with IgM antibody, my plasma can be transferred to another recipient who needs it. And when we deliver the blood plasma from me to the other recipient, then that person will receive the IgM or IgG antibody. And that person can now fight against the coronavirus. Now let's say the person we found out here only infected for 2 days. So at early point of stage, if we deliver them my plasma with specific IgG and IgM antibodies, this IgM antibody will definitely fight against the virus and it will possibly 99% of the time will kill the virus very fast. So this person can recover even faster. Within a week or 2 weeks, this person can easily recover from this viral infection. This is known as the convalescent plasma therapy. Now, for this therapy to work, we never think of we should not think of a convalescent plasma therapy only restricted to a family. It's not possible. For this process to work, we need more recovered patient. The more recovered patient we can get, that means we can extract more plasma. Because a person who is just recovered from the disease, we cannot extract a huge amount of blood from them because the person is already gone through a viral infection. So the person will possibly be weak for some times. So we can only take a little bit of blood. From that blood we need to isolate the plasma, which is a percentage of the blood. It's not like almost 60-40% kind of thing. So the plasma that we get now, that plasma is not enough. The antibody that is present in the plasma is not enough to use widely to all the other infected patients that we have. So this therapy will work, and for this therapy to work, we need more and more recovered patients. And among the recovered patients, we want them to donate their blood. Okay, if a person is not willing to donate their blood in the betterment of the other human being, in that case, it is not feasible, it's not possible. Okay, we need volunteers who is recovered and easily eager, already can donate the blood so that the plasma can be isolated and can be used. Now, thinking of the same thing, you may think it's not feasible. Current situation in India in collect is not capable of providing enough support to the rest of the other patients out there. But still, it's a possibility. So what we can do is that the antibody and that the plasma has, that plasma contains, we can take that antibody, we can check the sequence of that antibody, how the antibody looks like. It's a protein, obviously. So we need to look at the protein, how it looks like. And if we can produce that same kind of antibody with the help of other technology known as monoclonal antibody production technology or hybridoma technology, with the help of that technology, if we are able or capable of developing the same kind of antibody, and then artificially we can produce that antibody and we can deliver it inside required or a recipient, and we can save a recipient. That is another thing. We can take it up a notch with this idea. But for the convalescent therapy, it's simply from a donor to the recipient. But if we can do it with hybridoma technology, we can reach even more people. That we can do at this present time. That is the idea behind the convalescent plasma therapy. But let's see, it's in the trial, so we need to try to check whether this therapy is working or not. If this virus can infect other animals, then we can use this, we can use other animals as a guinea pig, either in rabbit or horse, to develop antibody, just like the snake antivenom that we produce normally. But in this case, as this novel coronavirus infects only humans, in this case we need to use humans as a guinea pig we need to test and do all the experiments in the humans for the purpose of producing the antibody and delivering the antibody inside the host to help and check whether the person is getting any benefit or not. Okay, so that's the drawback of this convalescent plasma therapy. So that's all about it. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share this video with